Hey guys, this is Carlos from Unplugged, and today I'll be giving you my personal review on the AMP500 Mousepad by G.L.I.D.E. Before I get started, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. With that being said, let's begin. The AMP500 is a hybrid mousepad that has a flexible base like a cloth pad and the rough texture surface of a hard pad. You get the best of both worlds with hybrid mousepads. You get the speed of a hard pad and stopping power of a cloth pad, all while not eating away your mouse feet as a hard pad would. The top of the mouse pad is textured and you can feel the rough bumps on the pad with your finger, but it's actually smoother than the G.L.I.D.E 38. And by smoother, I mean it feels smoother on the mouse feet when moving it across the pad, but they both perform the same. Flipping the mousepad on the other side, we can see it has an orange silicone base, which makes it so that the mousepad doesn't move around much while gaming. One of the first things I noticed when using the AMP500 was that mice with regular black stock feet didn't glide as good as white PTFE mouse feet that most lightweight mice have nowadays. So if you're going for that smooth glide feel, I'd recommend picking up some Hyperglides if your mouse doesn't come with PTFE feet. Also, PTFE skates sound less rough as opposed to the standard black Teflon mouse feet. Here's a quick sound test. I've had the AMP500 for about 3 weeks now, and I gotta say, I am very impressed by it. My biggest concern about the AMP500 was the size. It measures 430mm in width and 370mm in length. I'm more of a low DPI forearm player, so I was worried that I wouldn't have enough mousepad space for tracking and flick shots. It also didn't help that I came from a glorious XXL mousepad, which gave me more than enough room for my low DPI gaming style. Yet to my surprise, I actually didn't have too many problems with the size of the mousepad. I ran out of space like 2 times the first week I got it. Since then, I haven't ran into any issues, and both my tracking and flick shots have improved quite noticeably. The mousepad is also spill resistant and washable. However, I noticed that washing the mousepad would fray the edges a little bit. This is something that hasn't affected the mousepad yet, but definitely something to look out for. Another thing to point out is that the mousepad has no stitched edges, which I absolutely love. The pad has in-mold round edging, which makes it feel comfortable and has not irritated my forearm in any way while gaming. The one thing I have heard about hybrid mousepads is that they do tend to wear out after a few months of use. I haven't had the AMP500 for that long, so I can't say for sure that the glide on the AMP500 will be less over time, but it's something to keep in mind. During the making of this video, the AMP500 is going for $35, which I think is a crazy deal for a mousepad of this caliber. The size of the mousepad is also great for anyone who travels and goes to LAN parties a lot, as you can roll it up and take it with you wherever you go. The AMP500 is a mousepad that I have truly grown to love. I have to say, it's so good it will be on my desk for quite a while, or at least until I get a G.L.I.D.E 38, which is a longer, bigger version of an AMP500. So if you feel like the mousepad will be too small for you, you can go with the G.L.I.D.E 38 instead. I'll leave a link to Gus's video on the G.L.I.D.E 38 if you guys are interested in the description down below. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and once again, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Links to everything will be in the description below. Thanks again for watching. This is Carlos from Unplugged, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.